In this video, we'll discuss the milling process. Milling process is normally used for the flat surface in a vertical, horizontal, and inclined plane plan making a slots or ribs of various sections. It also used for making the helical grooves like flutes of the drills and often producing the surface of revolution. Long thread milling on large lead screw, power screw, worms, etc. Short thread milling and small size fastening. There are two types of milling used, basically up milling and down milling. In the case of up milling, the cutter starts the cut from the machine surface and proceeds upward. The cutter rotates in a direction opposite to that of workpiece travel. The direction of rotor and direction of workpiece are opposite in the case of up milling. That is, it is rises upward. Because of downward force, it will move upward. Therefore, it is called as up milling process. The undeformed chip thickness is 0 at the start of the cut and increases to the maximum value just before the tooth disengages the workpiece. And in case of the milling, up milling is desirable with the milling cutters having low radial rake angle. In case of down milling, if you find here the direction of rotation of the drum of the mill and the workpiece is in the same direction. So net force will be acting in downward direction, so required light clamping, and the down milling milling is desirable with a high rake angle, and we can have better surface finish in this case. Now let's say this is the cutter shown in the figure. D is the diameter of the milling cutter. Let's say N is the rotational speed in RPM. Z is the number of teeth. FZ, this is a new term for us, is a feet per tooth, is normally given in mm per tooth. Let's denote one more term that is called as FM, is called as table speed or called as feed rate. Is usually given as a product of Fz multiplied by Z multiplied by N, and the unit of this quantity is mm per minute. So we have Fz is mm per revolution per tooth, Z is number of tooth per revolution multiplied by N is revolution per minute. So 5 unit come out to be mm per minute. So this one is also called as feed rate. The cutting speed V is given by same as pi dn by 1000 in meters per minute. Machining time is given as L divided by Fm. This is same equation used for all processes. L upon Fm. Fm is called as table speed. The total length is consist of the length of the job plus approach plus compulsory approach plus over travel plus compulsory approach plus over travel. We have two types of normally compulsory approach. One is for end or face milling and other is for peripheral or slab milling. In case of end or face milling, the compulsory approach is given by 1 by 2 multiplied by the diameter of cutter minus under root of d square minus w square, where w is the width of the workpiece, L is the length of workpiece. Whereas for peripheral or slab milling, the compulsory approach AP1 equal to under root of d into bracket d minus d. Here d is the depth of cut. So remember these two formula for end face milling and peripheral milling. Two more formula you remember, because normally in GATE exam they ask you the question based on average uncut thickness is T average equal to Fz upon under root of d divided by capital D. Small d is the depth of cut and capital D is the diameter of the cutter, and the maximum uncut thickness is 2 times of average. Recall that Fm is given by Fz into Z into N. So Fz is equal to Fm upon Z into N. In that case we can rewrite T average equal to Fm divided by Zn under root of d by d, and T max is same as 2 times of Fm upon Z into N divided by, in this case we are given a milling cutter of 70 mm diameter. So d is equal to 70 mm, Z equal to 12, cutting speed is 22 meter per minute, V is given by pi dn. We can put for V is equal to 22, D is equal to 70, and you can get N value 100 RPM. We have given Fz equal to 0.05. So feed per tooth, we want a feed per minute, that is Fm. Fm is given by Fz into Z into N. Fz is 0.05, Z is 12, N is 100. So we get Fm equal to 60 mm per minute. A surface of 80 by 160 mm is rough machine using 150 mm diameter. So let's say this is a surface, width equal to 80 and length is equal to 160, and our tool is offset by 15 mm. So this offset of 15 mm will consider as approach length. So we have width equal to 80 mm, length equal to 160 mm, the diameter of cutter is 150 mm, number of tooth are 10, AP is equal to approach is equal to offset is equal to 15 mm. Feed per tooth is Fz is 0.25 mm per tooth. Cutting speed is given as 20 meters per minute. From cutting speed we can find out the value of n because the diameter of cutter is given to us. Cutting speed is given as pi dn divided by 1000. Substitute for v is equal to 20 and d is equal to 150. The rotational speed come out to be 42 rpm. Now once we know the rotational speed, we'll calculate Fm first. That is the table speed. Fm is given as Fz into Z into N. Fz is 0.25, Z is 10, N is 42.44, 106.1 mm per minute. So total length of the job L dash is equals to length of job plus approach plus compulsory approach plus over travel. Approach is given as 15. Compulsory approach we can calculate. Over travel you have to neglect. For face milling, the compulsory approach is, or aid milling, AP1 equal to 1 by 2 d minus under root of d square minus width square. Whereas for slot milling or peripheral milling that we have just seen now, the compulsory approach is under root of d into d minus d. But in this problem the depth of cut is not given. So it is clearly a problem of face milling. So we can use the AP1 equal to 1 by 2 into diameter of the cutter is 150 minus under root of 150 square minus 80 square. W is the 80. This value is 11.55. Now we know all values, so we'll recalculate the value of L dash. So length of job is 160 plus approach is 15. Compulsory approach is 11.55. Over travel is not given, so assume 0. So this answer is 186.55. So now we can calculate machining time, that is the milling time. T equal to L dash upon Fm, 186.55 divided by 106.1, 1.75 minutes or 105.5 seconds. This question appeared in 94. We are given a milling when a milling a slot of 20 mm by 10 cm long rectangular plate 10 cm by 20 conditions are like this. So we are given the width of the cut equal to 20, the length of job is equal to 100, cutting speed is 60 meters per minute, diameter of cutter is 20 mm. Instead of Z, this time the number of flutes are given. So we will equate the number of flutes equal to Z. V of Z is equal to 8. The depth of cut, that is 3 mm. Now first of all we'll calculate N, then Fm and compulsory approach. The first is V is equal to pi dn by 1000. Can put V is equal to 60 and diameter equal to 20 and get N equal to 955 rpm. Now let's calculate table. Table speed is given by Fm equal to Fz into Z into N. 0.01 into 8 into 955 is 76.4 mm per minute. Total machining length is the length of job plus approach plus over travel plus compulsory approach. In this problem the approach length and over travel is not given, so make it equal to 0. But we can very well calculate compulsory approach for, so we have AP1 equal to under root of AP1 equal to 1 by 2 20 minus under root of 20 square minus 20 square is 10 mm. The total length of machine required is 100 plus 0 plus 0 10, 110. Total machining time is L upon Fm, 110 divided by 76.4. Total machining time is 1.44 minutes. Two separate slab milling operation 1 and 2 are performed with identical milling cutter. The depth of cut in operation 1, 2 is twice that in the first operation. Recall your formula of T average, and this is the case of slab milling. And both the cutters are identical, so D1 is equal to D2. The depth of cut for the first operation is D1 is equal to D, and for second cut it is 2 times of D. We want to find out the ratio of maximum uncut thickness, that is Tmax in the first case and second case. Tmax is given as 2 times of Fm into Z into N into under root of D upon capital D. But Fm, Z and N and capital D, even N, they are identical. It means that Tmax is proportional to root D. This is the depth of cut. We have T1 by T2 equal to under root of D1 by D2 equal to under root of D upon 2D. It is upon under root of 1 upon 2. So this answer is 0.707. This problem we have to given the depth, the diameter of cutter is given as 90, Z is given as 10, Fm is given as 180, the depth of cut is 3 mm. Table feed we write as Fm equal to 180 mm per minute. Cutting speed is different and the table speed is different. The cutting speed is given by pi d n by 1000. N come out to be 106.1. T average is given by Fm divided by Zn, under root of depth of cut upon the diameter of cutter, and Tmax is equal to 2 times T average. So we'll calculate T average first. Fm is 180, Z is 10, N is 106.1, depth of cut is 3 and diameter is 90. So this answer is 0.031 mm. So the maximum thickness will be 2 into 0.031, is 0.062 mm.